viewer, welcome to my channel. My name is Xabethegeminiwitch. It is such a pleasure to have you guys here with me today. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. So let's jump into your reading. I hope you guys are enjoying all of my 80s music nostalgia. So yeah, let's see what is going on. We've got these cards here. I just ordered these cards, which are really cool. So it's the Major Arcana, and basically it's, you know, each card has like a song that's going to go along with the theme of the reading. So I thought it was appropriate, of course, since this is an 80s music tarot channel. So what is going on with my viewer? These cards are confusing me already. I think I've flipped them over a few times already. All right. All right. Okay. My bad. Let's see. Okay, so what is the theme? What is the theme for the viewer here? Spirit, what is the theme for the viewer? These two cards need to get flipped over. What is the theme for the viewer, Spirit? All right. Okay. That is very appropriate. Okay, so we have With or Without You by U2, a song about endings, transformation, and moving on. This is the Death card. Right. So, viewer, you are moving on from something that caused a major transformation in your life. And Spirit is just acknowledging that, and Spirit saying, yeah, you know. I also feel like there's someone here, you know, that song With or Without You is definitely giving like Trauma Bond, if I'm honest with you. With or Without You by U2, you know, I can't live with or without you. So, take a listen to that song. The Nine of Pentacles, again, very appropriate because the Nine of Pentacles talks about being single. The Knight of Pentacles talks about having planted some sort of seeds, watching them grow, right? Things kind of like moving a little bit slow. And then the Magician talks about manifesting your dream life, manifesting something for yourself. It might be taking a little bit longer than what you would want it to. And Spirit's saying just be patient, okay? You know, this new life that you're trying to manifest, it's coming, but good things take time, okay? The Five of Swords. You may have dealt with someone here who, you know, the Five of Swords talks about trickery, lies. This person here is, I feel like he's being gaslit. You know, he's having a hard time, right? Someone thinks that they won. Someone thinks that they won some sort of a battle here, but you have won the war. Even though some things are taking their time, their sweet time, you know, Spirit is healing you from whatever, like, inner turmoil, you know, just whatever mind fuckery this is, because to be honest with you, that's what it's giving, mind fuckery. Five of Swords talks about abuse as well, or just, you know, somebody just getting in your head, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. Something's going to turn around for you. Something's going to turn around for you for the better. It's like, I'm hearing you thought that things were bad, and yes, maybe they really were, but something here is turning around for you. It's going to be so great. It's going to benefit you in so many ways here. She's literally, you know, chilling. She has taken the light and the dark, and she's working with both energies. So if this is you, you need to learn how to work with both the light and the dark. That's what I'm hearing. Take these negative things that have happened to you and use them for good. Once you start to accept what took place, not, you know, not be okay with it, but just radically accept it, right? Things are going to start turning around for you, okay? Things are getting better. That's what I'm hearing. Things are getting better. Spirit's talking about boundaries now. Seven of Wands. Make sure you maintain some very strong boundaries. You're being protected here. You're like in a bubble, I see, of beautiful energy. There you are inside. And, you know, the Wands talks about communication, things coming at you constantly. But, you know, the Spirit's wanting you to stay grounded, even though there's this psychological turmoil here. Spirit's turning something around. You've literally alchemized this energy, and you have created very beautiful, very strong boundaries for yourself. The Hierophant. Wow. You've learned so much from this. You've connected to Spirit in a very deep, strong way here. The Hierophant talks about having that like higher power knowledge. It also talks about commitment. Like, I see you super happy from the things that you've learned, because now you could teach other people this. What else, Spirit? For my viewer. What else do you have for my viewer? The Hanged Man. You've changed your perspective. You've become enlightened through all of this. Look at her, just like hanging around there and, you know, in that yoga pose, kind of. She's not trapped. She's literally seeing things from a different perspective. She has hung herself upside down. And this is you. Even though it's uncomfortable, you have gained wisdom, knowledge, power, enlightenment. The King of Swords. You've been very strategic with all of this. And you've mastered something with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very strategic. He sees right through the crap. You can't get anything past him. You know? Yeah, you know, people probably, you know, go in front of him and they say things, they act a fool. But the King of Swords sees right through it. You also have here an owl. You're seeing things on a very deep level. You have here also a raven or a crow at the top. You literally have eyes all over, everywhere. Nothing gets past you. And people think that they can play you, and they literally can't. You know, you're being protected too. You're not alone. You have your ancestors, your spirit guides. They're guiding you. They're shining a light. And they're saying, don't doubt yourself. If for a moment you're doubting yourself, don't doubt yourself. Okay? The King of Swords is really quick to cut people off too. You know, he thinks more than he feels, to be honest with you. Yeah, the Three of Swords in the reverse. You're coming out of this heartbreak. You're coming out of this disillusionment, the disappointment. You're seeing things for what they truly, truly are. What else do you have, Spirit? For my viewer, oh my God, the Sun card. This talks about feeling contentment and joy. This talks about feeling free again. Again, connecting to Spirit, the divine, that energy of overflow and abundance. Just feeling super happy, super content with yourself and, you know, the decisions that you're making in your life, because you have walked away with the Eight of Cups. And it's not that you didn't try. You definitely tried, because the Eight of Cups talks about having poured all of your might, all of everything that you feel like, you know what, I tried my best, I tried my hardest, I put a lot of time, effort, love, and just a lot of delicacy into the situation, and I've done everything that I possibly could have done. I'm walking towards the sun. The Eight of Cups, she walks towards the Nine of Cups, which the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, her happiness, her joy. Okay, so she's learned her lessons. Cups is about emotions. There she is in the water and just kind of like leaving it behind, right? And I'm also getting like, if you're into doing rituals, right, it doesn't have to be, we're not talking witchcraft here, but what rituals are, they're good to do. Even if you just take a piece of paper, you put whatever it is that you're trying to walk away from, you write it down and you put it in like a bowl that is safe to light on fire. Okay, and you just light that little piece of paper on fire. Okay, just make sure that you don't hurt yourself or others, you don't start a fire. So we didn't start the fire, da, 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 da. We didn't start the fire. Yeah, what else do we have? The 10 of Cups. Okay. There's something here about the 10 of Cups talks about family, right? Whether that's finding your soul tribe or connecting with family members and finding that support. You have that support with the 10 of Cups. This is you making sure that your family is good, that you're safe, that your home environment is stable. Okay, and Spirit's saying it's okay. You did what you had to do. You walked away from this toxic situation with the devil. The devil's going to try to tempt you again. And by the devil, I'm not, calling someone specific a devil. That's not what I'm saying. The Page of Swords, they're watching you. They're watching you through a fake account or something, or, they're keeping their eye on you. But, the devil, this is just an energy, right? This is a lower frequency energy that's trying to come in, trying to sabotage what you're trying to build. It's trying to sabotage whatever you got going on here as far as this change. So be very careful, because it's watching you. It wants to see you fall back into bad habits, addictions, toxic cycles. And whether this be a person actually watching you or just this energy that won't freaking detach itself from you, it's there, right? 9 of Wands, and it's really kicked your behind. 7 of Wands and 9 of Wands. If you look at these two cards here, one is being protected, and then the other one, the 9 of Wands, she is protecting herself as well. So this is being divinely protected and raising your frequency. And the 9 of Wands, she's just like, no, absolutely not. You're not going to get past me. You're not going to, nope. So Spirit's just warning you, okay? Just a little warning. The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, all right, what is that telling me? What is the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse? You've given too much. There wasn't an equal give and take in this situation, because the 6 of Pentacles talks about receiving and giving, and there's something here that's just not equal. It's not an equal energy. You've given more of your energy, patience, time, devotion into these situations and these energies, and it hasn't been reciprocated. But you're in an energy now where you're walking away. Yeah, someone's super upset. The 5 of Cups, they're sad. Someone's really sad. This could also be you, where you're just like, yeah, that was a disappointment, but someone is feeling abandoned with the 5 of Cups. Well, the Queen of Swords. Okay, wow. So of course she popped up. The Queen of Swords, people look at her and she's the type of person where she speaks the truth so bluntly that it ruffles people's feathers. But and she's kind of been cast out. She's a little bit of the scapegoat, right? She's the black sheep. But it's because she sees everything now. You really cannot get anything past her. The King and the Queen of Swords are popping up here. This is mind, intellect, communication. There is nothing here about emotions, okay? And this is the energy that you're in right now. That is the energy that you're in. Okay. What is this Knight of Swords? There's the Knight. What is the Knight of Swords? There's changes that are happening here that are going to be taking place very quickly. Oh, you're going to see someone get their ass kicked, like, by karma. They're experiencing their karma. You don't have to wait years and years and years to see that karma is going to come back and, you know, bite this person in the ass. All right, so that's what I see. Things are going to start changing. Things are starting to balance themselves out because this is what you've been praying for. This is what you've been asking for. Okay, I'm about to make my own tarot deck here, my own 80s tarot deck, because these are cute and all, but I feel like they could have done better. All right, so let's get some oracle cards for you and see what Spirit has to say. What else do you have to say, Spirit? There's some karma here happening. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Good. You're in a caterpillar phase. Exactly. Be patient. That's too many cards. The Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah. So don't back down. What else, Spirit? Oh my goodness. I always drop these cards. I feel like in every single video I have, I'm always dropping cards. Okay. Let's see, you still there? Yeah. This is just a temporary financial pinch that you're in, and new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up for you. The Archway. Good. Jesus. Good. Say I receive in the comments. Getting together with friends, okay? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's, you know, the support. There's some friendships here that you're probably going to be hanging out with. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So Spirit wants you to be mindful of just, you know, of your finances, okay? Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Well, I mean, listen, we all know that when we lose something, it's so that something better can come in its place. And you will be shown the way. Good. That's right. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Show me the way, Spirit. Let's get you some more oracle cards. What else do you want to tell my viewer? Spirit, what else do you want to tell my viewer? Yeah, focus. Yeah. Someone is fascinated. They're watching you. They're watching you heal. They're watching you improve. Someone knows that you're focused, laser focused. They're focused on you. Absolutely not. Get a life. They want to take a chance. They're trying to be very strategic. They're a bit of a drama king or queen. They're causing chaos in your life. They engage in like really weird behaviors. They're trying to, I don't know, this liquid courage, bravery, confidence, intoxicated. This person intoxicates themselves to try to forget you. Friends, you need more friends. You need to go hang out with your friends. Acquaintances, talk to people. Okay, make friends. Trust, support, loyalty. You didn't start the fire. Pretending, fake, living beyond your means. Don't live beyond your means, okay? Or maybe they live beyond their means. Or they pretend like they have their shit together and they don't. Intervention, rescue, others involved. Okay. And grip, anchor chains, weighed down. Intervention, rescue, others involved. Someone's living beyond their means. There's going to be an intervention though. But this situation kind of has you chained. You know, I feel like this is a very specific story. Someone's chained here to someone for financial reasons. Hookup. One night stand, intimacy, casual relationship, and fling. And text message, communication, news, phone call, direct messages. Maybe someone wants to hook up with you, have a one night stand with you. I mean, if that's what you're into. Commitment, partner, boyfriend, or girlfriend. Someone wants to commit to you, but, you know, be careful that it... You might think that they probably just want to hook up, but they want to text you and tell you that they want a relationship with you. Okay. But someone has hidden motives, concealed, disguised. Someone's lying. Someone is lying. Well, they can go somewhere with their lies, because you're in the king and queen of swords energy, and you see right through it. And you are being protected from this on an energetic and spiritual level. And you are protecting yourself too, because these people, whoever this is or this person, has put you through the mud. They're home singing, with or without you, with or without you, and you give yourself away. You are good enough. You are good enough. Work on your self-esteem and believe that you are good enough. Okay, viewer? And you give. Your hard work is paying off and emotions are running high. Okay, so you're gonna have like a spark of energy. It's your emotions. And you know, use that to your advantage. Your hard work is paying off, so keep working hard. Keep staying focused on you. Be patient, because your manifestations are coming in. Don't give up. Yeah. Believe in that inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Pray, ask Spirit, call in your ancestors and your spirit guides and your angels to give you the inner power to get through this. Right now, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled at each moment. So if you're worrying about the future, stop it. Okay? Everything will fall into place. Okay? Spirit wants you to be in the here and the now. You might be disassociating, disconnecting. Okay? But you're going to be fine. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. So, okay, trust and believe. All right, divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundant, not to chase it. So learn to be abundant. You are already abundant. Okay, don't chase the abundance, because you're going to get tired. What happens when we're constantly running? We get tired. So learn to be abundant. Walk and talk. The walk and the talk. All right. You're going through some sort of an awakening here. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. So Spirit's been trying to talk to you. You talk back to it in the morning, throughout the day. And just say, Spirit, show me how good it gets. So that's what I have for you, viewer. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And I am giving personal readings right now, so feel free to contact me at Xabethegeminiwitch at gmail.com. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye.